Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to another Q&A video, guys, / giveaway. This week, guys, I thought last week we had a lot of questions. There were a lot of questions, and I only picked 30. I picked the 30 ones that I thought I could answer. And I thought, wow, that was a ton of questions. I don't think we'll ever have that many questions again. And this week we have more. This week we have 33 questions. So we are going to get to this, guys. We're going to hit it because we have a lot to get through. Also, let's go ahead and do that giveaway, guys. You guys know that every single week we are doing a giveaway here, doing the Q&A videos. Every single Monday, I do this Q&A video. We do a giveaway and we announce a new one. This week we've got a 1,000 V-Buck gift card, and we're going to do another one. So we're going to start a new giveaway, and we're going to end the current one. To do that, let's head over to our handy dandy YouTube random comment picker. So we're going to go to YouTube random comment picker. We're going to put in the video, which I already put it there. We're going to do filter duplicate users, and we are going to get the YouTube comments. It's going to count out how many unique comments there were. 120 people. We're going to hit this button, and we are going to do this. So good luck to everyone. Here we go. And the winner is Sea Dragon Pirate, who asked question. Actually, I think I'm answering your question in the video, but I'll answer it again right now. Have you played Benches? If so, have you had an issue with the Miss Monster quest? I'm stuck on 10 takers kills, and no matter how many kills, I'm making progress. I would recommend that you check to make sure you're doing them in the right mission. It might say do them in a certain mission, and make sure you're also doing them in the right level. Make sure that you're in the right level of the mission to do it. It might be like level 80, 140, 100. So just make sure that you are fulfilling all the requirements for it to work. If it still doesn't work, I recommend that you go ahead and send a ticket to Epic. But congratulations, Sea Dragon Pirate. You have yourself 1 week. 1 week to enter this giveaway, to claim your gift card. All you have to do is send me an email, pigginatti@gmail.com, message me on Discord, message me on Twitter, tweet me. Like I said, send me an email. You can message Discord. You can come to a stream. You can leave a comment in one of these videos on YouTube. You can send me smoke signals. You can send me a delivery bird, whatever you want. Whatever you want. You have 1 week to claim it. And like I said, we're announcing another one. So another giveaway, guys. All you have to do to enter these giveaways is on this video. Just this video. Go ahead and comment. You just have to comment. You can do a period, a question mark, hi, bye, whatever you want. Just a comment on this video, and next week we will pull that winner. And let me just say thank you to all of you guys who are watching. Thank you all of you guys who are participating, and huge thank you to everyone using my creator code. Using creator code DUJ2, I actually used the money, some of the money that I get from that, to do these giveaways. The giveaways here, the giveaways on stream, all those giveaways, those are all funded by this. So if you use my gift card, if you use my creator code. If you use my creator code, that's why. If there's a lot of people using it, we do more giveaways. So thank you very much, guys. Please consider using DUJ2 if you're buying a llama here in V-Bucks to save the world, or if you're in Battle Royale and you are spending V-Bucks in the shop. As long as you use my creator code DUJ2, it helps me out so very much. So thank you very much, guys. That is all for the giveaway for this week. Let's go ahead and jump right into the Q&A because, like I said, we have 33 questions. So let's see how fast we can get through these. Question number 1 is Mr. Og saying, question, what is the easiest way to get a shard? It depends what level you are, but I would say if you're still in Canny Valley, do what are those called? Storm chest. There you go. Do storm chest farming. If you want to see how to do that, on my channel, just search storm chest. I have a storm chest farming video, but that will probably be the easiest way for you to do it. Next question is from Bakir, who says, question, do you think it's worth trading with people from Discord? You mean people on any Discord, like all the Discords out there on Discord land? No, I don't think it is. If you mean my Discord, like trading with people from my personal Discord that you can join, link down below in the description, no. I don't believe in trading, dude. No trading, dude. If you don't want to get scammed, don't trade. If you trade, you're probably going to get scammed or worse, just don't trade. Play the game, enjoy the game. Gaspar Edits asks, question, should Fortnite make Save the World for Nintendo Switch? Okay, so this question. Yes. Also, you said also thank you for replying to my question on the last Q&A. Will always support channel, means a lot. Thank you much, man. Do I think they should make it for the Nintendo Switch? Yes, but the problem is that they're barely supporting the game as it is. I don't think they're going to add additional support to Switch, and the big problem would be it's the same reason why when people say, well, why don't they do it for mobile game? Because it would be huge. Save the World is such a gigantic game that I don't know how it would run. It probably wouldn't run very well. Cruz asked, question, have you ever played Destiny 2? I know this question gets asked a lot. I answer it every so often. Yes, I have. I don't like it. Also Destiny 1. I don't like it. Nitrix asked, question, do you ever think about quitting Save the World? Do I ever think about quitting Save the World? No, but I don't think I'm going to play it forever either. I mean, whenever it's not fun anymore, I'll stop playing it. Dark asked, question, do you think weapons, heroes, etc. will go above power level 144? Well, we're still a little way away from getting to 144. Do I think that once we get there, they're going to continue just raising the cap? I mean, they could just put in level 180 missions and then level 200 missions, which is the exact same thing. They're just, raising the level, and then we could continue raising levels. So is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Frazix asked, question, are you liking the new ventures? What do you think of a new modifier? It's same ventures, it feels like. It doesn't feel very different or very fun from regular missions. What do I think about the modifier? Maybe it'll be more effective at the higher levels, but right now in the lower levels, I kind of feel like it's kind of pointless, but that's just my opinion. PR1 asked, question, are they going to do V-Bug missions like in Season 5? Do you guys remember that? Yes, so they don't do them. It's just the algorithm that does them. And if you guys notice, right now, we're actually in a season of a pretty good amount of V-Bucks. The last few days, we've had some pretty good V-Bucks, so enjoy them while they last. Buster of Doom asks, question, what is the best perks per weapon class? Now, I was going to answer your question, not in a mythic question, but in like a guide. But I realized your question is it's hard to answer, because I think the right question is, what are the best perks for each weapon? Because you can have weapons in the same class and they can be very different, and they can also be affected very differently by the heroes. So for example, if you have a weapon that has extremely fast fire rate, you might want to focus on that and focus the perks on that and doing more damage in that sense. Or if you have a weapon that has the capacity to have 3 or 4 of the same perk, you might want to focus it on that sense, and it's not like that for all classes. So I think that's the right question. What are the best perks for each weapon? And honestly, that question cannot be answered. It's too big of a question. Jonah asks, question, how do you unlock the 160 Supercharger quest? Okay, to unlock the 160 Supercharger quest, you have to have finished completely all of the story up to Canny. Like, completely finished all of Canny. And you have to have finished every single one of your SSDs all the way to level 10. Once you do that, you unlock the 160s, and there you go. Fish asks, question, lower power levels are able to get mythic weapons. Do you think the Epic should change it so higher power levels aren't able to carry lower power levels to get mythics, even if the game is on private? Now, yes, I do. I do think that that's a really good thing. And we've talked about this, that yes, they should make it so that if you're only a certain level, you can enter to do the Storm King. But actually, reading your question gave me a different idea, because originally I thought your question said that they should change it so that if you're a low power level, you can't use mythics, like a lot of other games where you have a weapon or something, and like the weapon is in red because you can't use it yet. You're not strong enough yet. I think that's something they should do. I think they should make it so that unless you are a certain power level, you can have the weapon, but you can't equip it. Think about it. You can't equip it. So if you can't equip the weapon, There you go. I think that would be really good. Perhaps the meme asked question: do you think they should make a better trading system similar to how Rocket League trading system works to prevent scams? I do think they should implement a system. There is no system right now. There is no natural trading system in the game, so there is no way of making it better. But I do think that they should implement a system. I think that I don't know how the Rocket League system works, but I think something like the Grand Exchange in RuneScape would be really good. I think that's been my recommendation. Especially because there's so many materials and weapons. There's so many of them. Question. The Harry asks, if you could prestige or restart the storyline, you would get the same rewards as previously, you would say as a founder, but lose your whole inventory, schematics, treasure, resources, etc. Would you? No, I would not. I would not want to do that. I don't like doing that in other games. I would not want to do that in this game. Mr. Fox said, question, do you think they will rotate the starter packs for Save the World or create new ones? Wow. That is a good question. I really like that question. The fact that the Save the World starter packs are not recycled skins or stuff from Battle Royale is very interesting to me. It's very interesting that they still have heroes and weapons sitting that they've just made. It's kind of like the bows, you know? You remember how we had all the bows? And I always thought the bows were probably designed, they had been designed for a quest or for something, you know, something special in the game. But then when they realized they were going to continue game, they would say, we have all these bows, let's just give them bows. So I kind of think that's what's happening right now in Save the World, in the starter packs. And honestly, I don't know. I think maybe at the end of the year, they'll recycle them all again. And we'll just be stuck on a 1-year rotation. But it'd be really interesting. I really like your question. Thank you. I don't know. I honestly don't know if they'll create new ones, but I hope they will on top of the old ones. You know what I mean? After the full year is done. Anyway, Aber asked question. Do you think Fortnite Still the World has still has such a big community like there was in 2018? No, not even close. It's much smaller. Dormant asked question. Do you think it'd be possible we receive a different type of hero besides the 4 basic ones, Ninja, Outlander, and Constructor? And Soldier. Do I think it's possible? Yes, I think it's possible. Anything's possible. Do I think they will do it? I hope they don't. And I don't want them to, because it can get really confusing. If you start having like rogues and like thieves and like, you know, sorcerers, and if you start having a ton of different classes, even subclasses, it can get really confusing and kind of crazy. We already have subclasses. All the ninjas, there's a bunch of different ninjas. Those are all subclasses. But so entirely new, I don't know, man. That would be really hard, especially with our loadouts and everything. They can easily just make the proper loadouts by adding more heroes with proper perks so that they can be supporters. But an entirely new class, it's possible, but I hope they don't do it unless they do it really good. And honestly, I don't know what class I would like to see. Eternalist asked question: with the upcoming mod support for creative mode, do you think there would be a chance for Save the World to get a similar treatment? Mod support is a great tool given by devs to keep the game alive, since they may have to make updates themselves. The community is free to change the game as they see it. That would make Save the World more of a sandbox kind of game, and the problem with that is that Save the World is huge. Creative is already a creative mode that encourages that. Save the World, giving the capacity to the Save the World players to make their entire new maps and areas and everything, one, I think it would take up too much memory power and too much computer power on their servers too. And two, it would create a lot of bugs in the game that I don't think that developers are willing to put the time in to work on them. So I think there's a chance they might do it, but I hope they don't, because I think if they do it, it's going to break more things than it'll fix. And I think that people just to mess with the game will probably break it more. Archer, last question: should they add an upgrade machine or venture so you could upgrade your weapon perks level, and it would cost for crafting materials, or just go with in the UMS? Yes, I said this in the very first ventures. We needed, when we saw the things to fix them, I thought the things where you fix them, you could also upgrade. I really would like to see that. I really would like to see that. Michael G asked question: do you think they should rework the expedition? Yes. What I would love to see is send out your expedition squad to the missions that you were able to do, like get a complete mission for hunting, not taking the farm gold. That's not bad. And they could bring out other. You could actually send a group to do a certain mission, any mission on the map. They might win, they might not. And second question, if I may, do you think challenges play with others should have a filter where you do not play duplicate missions that you've already played before and filter to just play ticket missions? Yes, but the problem is that then if you have one person who's already done everything, then no one can play. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could. Well, that's what the check mark is for. Once you see the check mark, you already know, so you don't go into it. And then your first question, yes, I do think Expeditions needs a rework in many different aspects. But honestly, I think that supporters, Defenders needs a bigger rework. I mean, a lot of things need reworks. There's a lot of things that need it. AJ DJ asks, question, are you thinking of starting a series where you compare two or more weapons that are similar to each other or are usually compared by the community? Example, the Hydra versus the Rat King? No. The reason why I'm not thinking of doing that, because I already did it. I did a versus series where I would put two weapons, versus each other. I did that like two and a half years ago. You can go check it on my channel. There's a bunch of weapons that I did with the versus. I stopped doing it because it started becoming so difficult to do it, and because we stopped getting new weapons. If we kept getting new weapons, I would do it. Like, let's say right now the best shotgun or the best weapon is the Pulsar 9000. If we were getting new weapons every single week or every single month, I would be like, okay, let's compare this new weapon to Pulsar 9000, see which one is better. But since we're not getting anything new, I kind of stopped doing it. CLX asks, question, do you think it'll be cool for a PvP mode for Save the World? Just the same as the creative question or the mod weapon question? No, I don't think so. The reason why I don't think so is because we already have Battle Royale, PvP right there. And PvP in Save the World, they would have to take away the husks. And they'd have to take away a bunch of stuff. Plus, it would be so easy to just kill anyone with a xenon bow from across the map, So I don't think it would work. They would have to rework and do an entirely new game for it to work right. And at this point, I just see them instead just taking all the stuff from Save the World and putting it into Battle Royale. I think that's what's going to end up happening. Nick asks, question, is Fortnite still fun? Yeah, it's still fun. FD Stella asks, question, do you think that it would be a good idea to be able to rebirth and get better rewards every mission? And if so, how much gold do you think a rebirth would be and how much of a loot multiplayer would you like? Also, love your content, keep the grind. I don't know what this is from. Is this from another game, the whole rebirth thing? If I were to pay gold to get more rewards, I think I would just like us to get much better rewards from increasing the difficulty. Currently, if you increase the difficulty, you get a little bit extra gold. In Ventures, you get a little extra experience. But I kind of feel like increasing the difficulty of the mission, and if you want to, putting in gold into the mission to make it to get more rewards. Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea. But no, I think that would be a good idea. Yeah. Shadow Slayer asks, question, should we start keep your founder's promise petition as a way of showing Epic that still have a following and Save the World, believe in the game and paid for it after Battle Royale came out for free, yet we got left behind for believing what they envisioned this game to be? Excuse me. If we hadn't put money in the game at start, would they have been able to support Battle Royale in the first place? Okay, so this is a question and a comment that has been coming up over the years, every so often. Let me answer this as quick as I can. No, I don't think we should. That's a super quick answer. Why do I think that? Because when Save the World started, it was an early access game. It was a beta game. In beta games, in early access games, they don't really promise you anything. When you buy a pre-access game, when you support a beta game financially, you're just saying, I hope this game continues and hope this game comes out. The game might radically change from what it was first introduced in the early access. Sometimes developers have completely revamped entire games and made them completely different than what they first started. But that's just the process of a beta and early access game. It's also in the terms of service that we all agreed to when we gave them our money. You're saying there that keep your founder's promise. There was no founder's promise. If you look at it, if you try and find, Epic never said we're going to work on this game. We're never going to change it. We're only going to put money into it, and we're going to release weekly updates, and we're going to do this and that. They never said that. In fact, shortly after the game came out, they stopped communicating with us, so they never really said anything. I believe that Battle Royale was a happy accident for Fortnite and for the rest of the world. I don't think that they ever expected Battle Royale to be as popular as it turned out to be. And yeah, they did take a lot of resources and money probably and developers from Save the World into Battle Royale once it started, popping off and being really popular. But if you think about it from that point of view, I mean, it's Fortnite. It was Fortnite. Just because a mode of Fortnite became more popular in a different mode doesn't mean that they should take away from one or the other. And if you're saying if we hadn't put money at the start of the game, they would never been able to support Battle Royale in the first place, I don't think so. I think that even if Save the World would have completely just crashed and burned and not been popular at all, I think that eventually Fortnite would have been like, well, let's release this Battle Royale mode and see what happens. And I think the same thing would have happened. Battle Royale was incredibly... It just hit just right. It hit just right. So, yeah, I think that's happened. But yeah, to answer your question, no, I don't think we should. TF asks, question, I know we all have our opinions on benchers. What would you like to see them as a modifier of the Husks and us as players to be and why? Wow. So, I kind of wanted to answer this in the Mythic question, but I kind of feel like it's more like of a let's talk and rant because I already have this kind of written down on my list to do. I kind of wanted to do this after the first full year, but I may do it sooner. Just kind of talking about, like ventures in general. I do have a video that I want to talk about, and I have already made some videos on my opinions on ventures, but I do want to make a video, after a few ventures. What do I really think about it? And what would I like to see different? There's some things I feel they got very, very right. And there's some things I feel they got not only wrong, but also require a lot more work. The modifiers and Husks. Well, I already said what I would like to see in Husks. I would like to see those Husks that Battle Royale had in Save the World. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see those kind of Husks. And I would like to see the Battle Royale MSK in Save the World too, in Ventures. That would have been great. Modifiers, I don't know. I think that the whole Ventures concept needs to be reworked to be much more crazy. But that's an entirely different game. So, yeah. CR4 asks, question, what did the patrol reward do and when was that when that was a thing and did you like it? Wow. So that's a blast from the past. The patrol word was a trap that you put down and it sent out a beam, and supposedly there would be less Husks that would spawn in that area, and also the Husks would not want to be in that area that much. It didn't really work the way it was supposed to unless you put a lot of them down. We tried it one time where we laid down a ton of them, like in an entire map area, and yeah, it did affect it. The area where they could spawn was very limited, and you could kind of this is the cool part of it, you could direct where the Husks were coming from. And I think that's the whole point of the patrol ward, and I would love to see it back, because if you could put down patrol wards so that the Husks would only spawn in one particular place and come from a particular location, that'd be awesome. I was sad to see it go. Levels Game asks, question, I want to use a hero voucher on Clip, but I don't know if I would waste it and when she would come back. Okay, this is my answer to this when people ask me, should I use a voucher here or there? I always say, do you want the hero today? Do you want it right now? Do you want the hero to play with it for the next couple of hours? Because, yeah, it's possible that it'll come back. It's possible that it could come back that day during reset, but don't do it on the chance of what if or when the hero will come back. Play the game now. Play the game you have now. Don't play the game that you have in the future, because we don't even know if this game will be around in the future. If you want a hero now, get it now. And to that, I say what I did with Noir. I got Noir, and literally, I think it was a week, maybe 2 weeks later. I think it was a week later. Noir came out, and you could just get it in the collection book with Flux. But I used a voucher. Was I sad about it? Nah, because I got to use the hero for a solid amount of time, and it was fun. So yeah, play the game to have fun. Don't play the game for the fun you could have in the future. Have fun now, not in the future. DZ asks, question, when did you start to play Fortnite Save the World? Day one. In fact, when Save the World first came out, it was me and one other guy streaming on Twitch when it first came out. Like at the very moment. It was just me and another guy waiting for Save the World to come out. But yeah, I was one of the very first people to start streaming it and playing it. Dragon asks, Dragon Espada. Cool name. Dragon Espada 303. Question, are you going to make other videos for other games? Yes, I do a lot. If you check on my channel, I have tons of other videos for tons of other games. Unboxings, cooking, food reviews, a bunch of stuff. I know I haven't done anything in a while, and that's because, the last few months I've been dealing with all this. Which, again, if you're wondering about the mask, check the link down below in the description. Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, I am planning to do a lot more unboxings and play a lot of other games. I actually have a lot of games that companies offer me to play, like sponsored games. And I hope to do more videos on those very soon. So keep an eye out. There'll be a lot more. Elp Met asks, question, hey DUJ2, do you think we should be able to change the name of our Storm Shields? Yes. When you first start playing the game, you're given the opportunity to name a Storm Shield. Do you think players should be able to change it? Keep it the good work. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We've been asking for this for literally years. We really would like to be able to change the name of our Storm Shields. That's a huge one. Sea Dragon Pirate again asks, question, have you... Oh, no, there you go. There you go. That's your question. Yeah, that's your question. So, Sea Dragon Pirate, the person who won today's giveaway. I already answered your question. Yeah, just make sure that you're in the right level and that you're following the correct requirements to complete it. Jisoo asks, question, what would you do with Fortnite as a whole if you had the chance to control the Fortnite developer team for a month? P.S. Sorry for the sad question this week. You asked a sad question? Okay. This question was another question that I really wanted to answer in a mythic question or a bigger Let's Talk, but I'm afraid that question would go really, really weird. And this is the reason why. If I were given control of Save the World. Well, first of all, the Fortnite developer team. Yeah, the Fortnite. If I was given control for a month of the Fortnite developer team, what would I do with Fortnite as a whole? I would start development on Fortnite 2. Fortnite Save the World 2. That's what I would do. I wouldn't try and fix Save the World. I think it's too far gone. I wouldn't change, I wouldn't bring more or take away from better or anything like that. I would put them all to work on a new Save the World. A next Save the World. A new area. New concepts, new graphics, new everything. Yeah. Fortnite Save the World 2. That's what I would do. Totally Not Racer asks, question, do you think Save the World should do crossovers? For example, like Superpower Save the World? By the way, love your videos. Yes, of course. I would love to see all the crossovers of Marvel and the Star Wars and all that stuff. The G.I. Joe. I would love to see all those crossovers of Save the World. Unfortunately, Save the World is not popular enough. And I don't think it's going to happen. But yeah, I would love to see it. And that's it. That's all the questions we have, guys. Look at that. We actually got through this in a little bit under half an hour. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thanks a lot for supporting, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for using my creator code. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. As always, I am DUJ2. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Whew. See ya.